Hey, welcome to the show. Are you tired? Or you don't have a plan for Valentine's? Tonight's the day for you. It's a special Give Me a Break Monday all about Valentine's Day, like we did last time before COVID. So we got some great ideas for you. We got some ideas for you, for yourself, for your lover, for your friends, for your mom, for your dad, whoever could be your Valentine. Heck, that's why I created this show 5 years ago, to give you guys help and advice. And if you choose not to take it, it's probably your choice. So that's why I'm here to help. The biggest one ever is if you're vaccinated, you have to make sure that that basically all you're doing is keeping yourself safe and healthy. That's why the cases are going and rising. It's a COVID coaster out there, meaning it's going up and down. It's a whole pattern here of COVID. So get vaccinated so that we can go back doing what we always do. If you're already vaccinated, that's good. But make sure you take the precautionary steps. Have a mask by your side all the time so that you can make sure you and your loved one are safe for this Valentine's Day. Which brings us to our first subject. The treats. Now, if you would ask women everywhere, 100% of them would say their favorite treat is chocolate. All women love chocolate. Double chocolate fudge, a double chocolate brownie, double mocha frappe, double chocolate ice cream, double chocolate chip cookie, double chocolate chip, something like that. It's a treat after all. Just make sure you get that someone special. Don't hog up all the chocolate, because you hog up all the chocolate, you're going to be the one crying yourself to sleep on Valentine's Day. Oh, precisely. Alright. Which brings us to evening times, to where you want to spend that special evening with someone special on Valentine's Day. You can do anything this evening. You can go out to eat. You can order to go. You can order carry out. You can have pizza delivered. You can have your favorite food delivered. You can, just as long as you're making your girl happy for Valentine's Day, so that your girl when you're happy, your Valentine's happy. Or what you could do is say, we don't have to go out to eat. Let's just have an evening here. And then it's like, okay, I don't get home till 6, so why don't get everything ready for me? Like, okay, sure. You get home like 5, you get home like 4, and you get everything ready. Like, you got the fajitas, you got the tortillas, and then all of a sudden you're in the blender and you get candles lit, and you get your pedestal, and then you're going like, all the way to the bedrooms of the trail. But if you keep going straight, it's like you just passed the bedroom. And you may think it's a great idea. I tell you, if you would have seen that Blake Shelton video, you would know exactly what I'm talking about, to where he was like getting everything ready for the dinner, and yet all of a sudden his house right now. Don't ever do that unless you have a fire extinguisher. That's the number one tip. So romantic dinner ideas. Well, if you go to the grocery store, you would see they have these heart-shaped steaks. Perfect. A perfect way. Perfect Valentine gift. Could be pricey. Pricey to your taste, but it's worth it. It's worth it. I tell you what, though, if it's worth it, it's worth it. You got yourself a dinner. Now, surf and turf could be a great idea for a Valentine's dinner, but bring out the wine. Wine can be pretty pricey. But the one suggestion I do have, if you're going to cook, is to make sure you have a fire extinguisher at your side to prevent grease fire. Trust me, all you're trying to do is prepare for someone special. You're not trying to burn down the house. Well, maybe you do, unless you want to make some fried oysters, like you want to make some calamari. Like one of my cooking videos, I was like, if you're like doing this on a stove or a pot, you gotta make sure your oil doesn't go 56%, so the oil, because oil expands. that happens is get yourself fire extinguisher, get yourself salt. Only prevent like grease fires from happening. Back to the romantic. It's like this. It's like you want to do something special. Just flowers would work. Flowers would work perfect. Very perfect for that someone special. But what I would recommend, and flowers can be, and we'll get to the flowers in a minute, but what I truly have to say is basically, you want to be romantic, try to be the most romantic person ever. You can get cards. I mean, it may be a kid thing. The cards thing may be a kid thing, but it's a perfect thing to do whether you're a kid or not. You're basically having a great time. You can walk out, make sure you wear a jacket. You can do anything. You can probably have a romantic evening as long as you try to keep safe this Valentine's Day. It's about to be over soon, but I got your back. And I got your back for the next half hour. So we are going to be prepared for this. When we come back, the great gift ideas for you, your Valentine, your friends, and your family. In other words, the Valentine's cards, or the roses, or the wine. And then later some candy, and later some romantic movies for you and your family. And probably your friends if you invite your friend, or for your husband and wife if you do plan to do so. Please don't go away. Tonight we're talking about Valentine's. And for those of you who just joined us, it's our Valentine's Day special for 2022 like we did years ago, but COVID was on the scene. I couldn't even find ways to do it. And this is also the first time we're putting outside the studio for the special. Another history in 5 years of the show. Which brings us to the gift. The great, perfect gift for you and your Valentine. I would recommend you'd ask all women flowers and chocolate. You would ask your friends, like, what do I get for my girl? It's like, get her some flowers and chocolate. Women love flowers and chocolate. Maybe wine, but hey, I don't have any details with me, but at least I know what I'm doing. I mean, hey, I created my own show with long hair. I created my own show at 20. You see the resemblance there? So, yeah. And the treats also. It's like, okay, you got your sweet treats. I mean, you got the candy. I mean, the type of candy is, I would recommend all chocolate candy. If your goal is into a Snickers, get that Snickers. Or get the Hershey's Kisses. You know those little circle ones with those little Hershey Kisses? I recommend those. Or if you're into like a little sweet treat, get chocolate. Chocolate is number one for the favorite girl. It's like double chocolate fudge, a double chocolate cake, double chocolate chip, a double chocolate cookie, double hot chocolate. How about a case of the chocolate ooze, the chocolate lava? I remember doing that Golden Corral, the chocolate lava. Unless you want to go to a buffet for Valentine's Day, that's a good place to start. But most buffets are closed down, but maybe next year would be the greatest Valentine's Day ever. Or it could be a makeup. If you missed your Valentine because of work or whatever, just say, don't worry, babe. We can still do Valentine's. We'll do it next year, or we can do it tomorrow. Try to be romantic. Because remember, it may be your friend, maybe somebody you love, your wife, your husband. The greatest romantic thing ever you can do with Valentine's Day is to make sure you show them, your love. That's what I have to say here. All right. Now let's go into those romantic movies. It's like every time you find a good romantic movie, I mean, it's like, what can you choose? It's like, I mean, Valentine's is about love. It's like those romantic themes, romantic evening dinners and all that stuff. Those are perfect. The perfect movies. It's like, if you can't find them, you can at least download them from the internet, but consequences may be severe if you download them from going to the FBI here. What I recommend is Beethoven 2. You say, I haven't watched number 1, why would I watch number 2? Well, it's the most romantic scene ever in the movie. Or if you go into superhero movies, I mean, get yourself a superhero movie. You already had your favorite superhero movies? Well, get those also. Those can help as well. Just remember, it's about you and your love. Romantic restaurant. It's like, if you have a reservation for like 2, then if you have a reservation 2 or trying to have a great romantic time, to have your kids with a babysitter. Great thing ever. Try to remember, you're having a great time. Even if you ruin it, it would still be the best Valentine's Day moment ever in your life. Could be funny, could be a scene out of some sitcom, or a drama TV show, or a famous Jerry Springer episode. But you get the picture. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Try to have the best Valentine's Day ever. And all I'm doing here is giving you guys some tips and advice, so that you don't have to be by yourself. Unless you want gifts by yourself, when we return, the self gifts. What can you buy for yourself if you don't have anyone lonely? Stick around. You just joined us tonight. We're doing a entire Valentine's Day special for you and your loved one. Now, and like I said before, if you don't have anything to do Valentine's Day, this is the show for you. We've got every single Valentine issue, which brings us to yourself. You may not have a special Valentine in your life, but if you're going to Valentine for yourself, you may get a special gift. You could get yourself a special watch. You could get yourself get yourself delivery from a favorite fast food restaurant. Or maybe you could dine out at a fancy restaurant and they say table for 1, and they look at you like, are you crazy? Dinner for 1? And then people look at you the same way they ask you, are you crazy? Dinner for 1? And then people look at you funny like you're having dinner for 1. And then you ask them, you tell them, I don't have anyone to love. I don't have anyone to love. I don't have anyone to love. It's your choice to make. Remember, just try to remember this. It's Valentine's Day. We have to, I mean, if you love yourself, it's you. I don't even want to talk about it, but Valentine's Day for yourself is not a bad idea, but I would not recommend it unless it's your choice to make. If you decide to do Valentine's Day for yourself, then you have to do it maybe for your neighbors. You could get your neighbors something for Valentine's Day. How about for the girl next door? I recommend some coupons. You can't afford a fancy restaurant? You got yourself some coupons, gift cards. Those are Christmas. Those are Christmas to birthday gifts. What are you talking about? Gift cards and coupons. Coupons part, yeah. What I'm talking about here is just basically I think you like it's the only way. It's like the other way of saying, here's some. Here's $20 to get your own gift. It's like, no, not those Visa, MasterCard gift cards, whatever. I'm talking about like those food gift cards. You know what I'm talking about? Like the $50 one, like Buffalo Wings, Wild Wings, the Chili's gift card, the Applebee's, Whataburger gift card, Domino's gift card. You know what I'm talking about? That way, just make sure it's like double the price. That way you and your girl can have a romantic time. If it doesn't work, then if you save any money, you can put it on both. You can put it on your regular card, and you can put it on your gift card. But that's an excellent thing to do for you and your wife, or girlfriend, or your friend. Now, what about for your husbands and boyfriends? Well, it's just that simple. The cards, simple cards would help. It's as simple as saying that you're gonna do something special, then get yourself some cards, or probably have a night out at the movies for this Valentine's Day. That's how you want to spend your Valentine's Day, especially by going to a great movie. And there may be lots of movies out there, but make sure you get that good seat. If you're not comfortable to get to movies, like I said, you got some DVDs on your shelf, you got your Blu-ray player, you got your whatever you got. Have a great time. If your goal is in a video game, shoot. Play with her. How simple is that? Just play with you. Just play. Except it's playing with yourself. No, I'm not talking about that kind of playing with yourself. Like playing a game by yourself. I'm not going the other way around. I mean like playing a game with you. Playing a game all by yourself. Sorry, I twist those words. But there's still a lot more to talk about for Valentine's Day. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We're back. We're talking about Valentine's Day and dedicate a half hour to Give Me a Break Monday all about Valentine's Day. Now, the romantic part is still on. We're talking about the romantic music. I mean, you got your romantic dinner ready. You got the petals of rose falling to the bathtub or falling to the bed, wherever you go. But what about the romantic music? You're like, what can I choose? What kind of music can I choose? Well, country music always seems best, so the perfect country music song could be very romantic if you choose right. So what I recommend you do is find a great country song that is very romantic. I would Google country songs about Valentine's like I did, and I'm gonna do right here is give you guys a list while I'm talking to you guys. So that way it won't be easy. So I'm not just looking at the camera and this and that and the other. So see, I got some ideas too. So we got some Rascal Flatts. We got I Won't Let Go, Praying for Daylight, I Melt, Bust the Broken Road, Breakaway, Yours If You Want It, This Everyday Love, Day Before You. And those are just some ideas. But if you don't like country, stick to what suits you. I mean, after all, you're planning this romantic evening for your someone special. So it's like if you're playing for something special, it's like you're playing for something special. So what I would recommend to a pair of you, I mean, if you forget what day it is, it's like what that commercial to where he forgot what day it is, and yet he rewinds his watch and it goes in reverse. And once it goes to reverse, then it goes back like you forgot again, and it reverse. So like happy anniversary, this and that and the other. And it's like it's now my birthday, and they go something like that. And what if your girlfriend what if you like sports? You want to take your girlfriend out for a Valentine's date? Well, like what happened? There was a basketball game here tonight between Fire Bluff and GP Portland, Greeley Portland. And if your girl likes sports and you like sports, maybe you have something in common. But if you're looking for Valentine's Day, don't even do Match.com or eHarmony. That stuff costs a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money right there. And personally, I haven't forgot about the little kids and the family. Now, if it's happening in your school, it's like a Valentine's Day party, like if it's on a school night, which I wouldn't recommend, but if it did happen, the one suggestion I do have is that your kids bring your own treats next year. Is that your own kids bring their own treats, like have their moms and dads tell them if you're old enough to like do this and that, then you can do it for your teacher, you can do it for your favorite assistant principal, you can do it for whoever you want. It could be for your teacher, it could be for your favorite assistant principal, it could be for someone else. Try to understand here, Valentine's Day is very, very important. Not only is it about love, it's about respect. That's why if you see this right here, I'm wearing red. That's why Valentine's Day is red. And what about that Valentine's Day dance? You gotta find that right time to dance. The right song would work. Like there was a Valentine's Day dance. I could have recorded from there. Last night, but decided to do it at the studio. Too cold for me, and a lot of background. I get in trouble. And in this particular case, we just were making music in there, and I don't even know what's going on. If I get copyright strike, it's my choice to make. Well, I would ask people what they did for Valentine's Day, but we might not have enough time. So, back with the final thought and a word about tomorrow's Give Me a Break in just a moment. Let me first take this opportunity to thank you guys for watching, and for those who came out here. I don't know if anyone came out here, but whoever, excuse me, whoever did, thank you guys for watching, and I hope that hope you guys had a great Valentine's Day by watching this special and taking the ideas that I could throw at you. You know, like I said before, love is in the air, and it's like a boat. Well, it is the love boat after all. You got your river flowing, you got the boat thing happening, but Valentine's Day really is about caring for someone and showing respect to the ones you care about. So by giving all these gifts, you're caring for someone else. That's why there's an old saying like sharing is caring. But how do we ever celebrate Valentine's Day before without COVID? By doing virtual parties and doing virtual kisses. That's what happened during the pandemic 2 years ago. We're about to be into the second year of the pandemic in about 2 years, and a lot of things can happen. With the COVID coaster happening, with Valentine's Day happening, a lot of people here could not understand the word Valentine's Day meaning of love. I mean, you may not have someone to love. Your friend may not have someone to love here. Let me tell you something, my friend. Valentine's Day is all about care. We care about each other. We care about our families. We care about who we love. We care. That's the importance of Valentine's Day, is the word care. We care about the people we love. We care about the people who we trust. We care about the people who we put our lives into. We care about what goes on in the world. We care about what happens during the time in school. We care about our students. We care about our teachers. That's what Valentine's Day is all about, care. It's about showing care, and it's about showing love. You may not get shot in the butt by Cupid's arrow, but you may care about someone who you trust, or who you put the lives into, or you may be that special old friend. But just remember, we care, and we'll continue to care until the day we die. So let's take Valentine's Day 2022 as a year to remember about care. I care, you should care, your family should care, your friends should care, the neighbor should care, your little brother or sister, your big brother and sister should care. We all care. And if we don't have the proper tools to care, it may come back, then all we're doing is not caring about who we trust or put our faith into. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. tomorrow morning, give me a break Tuesday. The Dirty Dozen, meaning the top 12 myths and facts about germs, from double dipping to sharing your own makeup. A lot of tips for you guys. The top 12 Dirty Dozen. You don't want to miss this one. That's all for the special edition of Give Me a Break Monday, Valentine's Day 2022. We'll see you again we'll see you again tomorrow for Give Me a Break Tuesday. Tuesday morning. For Flower Bluff ISD and for all of us here at YouTube. Until next time, America, good night.